I'm a barber.
Okay.
And I just came from seeing a friend of mine, and I'm going back to a hotel. I'm staying out with my friend.
Okay. So you're not in the
I'm
shelter.
homeless. Yes, I am.
You are?
I am homeless. I'm in this shelter in Bedford in Atlantic,
In Brooklyn.
in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
That's after going to Swartz Island and Bellevue.
Bellevue for what?
I went to Bellevue originally
Yeah.
upon release.
Yeah.
Then from Bellevue, they sent me to 110th Street, from 110th Street to Swartz Island, from Swartz Island to Bedford.
Oh my gosh.
And I've done that all in 1 week.
Oh my gosh.
And it's been insane.
Yeah.
I'm a barber. I'm an inspiring personal fitness trainer, and
So what's your wish
I'm a
for
poet.
yourself? And a poet, no doubt. That doesn't surprise me. You have a very creative spirit.
thank you.
What do you want for yourself? What's the wish you want you have? What's the prayer you want to send up high or wherever? What's the prayer for yourself?
The prayer for myself is I want to be a blessing to everybody I come across,
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
um, and I just want to live life and love it and be there for my family.
Where is your family?
Well, everybody passed away. My mom passed away, my grandmother, my grandfather. My mother passed away after 2 years of sobriety. The first day she relapsed, she died. I was 18.
I didn't know.
She overdosed. She was also raped when I was 6 years old.
Oh my God.
And
That's pain.
yeah, so I had a pretty rough upbringing. I was probably the classic social norm for somebody who's going to prison and jails and institutions. Yeah, I was probably the classical case, and
You
the
fell through the
statistic,
cracks. You fell through
I
the
fell,
cracks.
I fell through the cracks.
Did you have sisters and brothers?
They both died, premature deaths. My sister died after 8 hours in the incubator. My brother died stillborn when my mom had HIV. A year before she died. She died 97, my brother died 96.
And your puppy?
Huh?
Your puppy?
My papi's in Santo Domingo.
Okay, so you have some family.
Yes, but I haven't seen him since I was 6 years old.
Solito.
Yeah, solito. Well, tengo mi hijo.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, I
How
got my
old?
son. He's
How old?
19 years old.
Oh.
I'm in his life. It took a long time, but I'm in his life, and
What
that's
do you want
awesome.
for him? What do you want? What's your wish for your son?
That he accomplishes what he was put here to do.
Does he have an idea of what he wants to do? Or?
Well, he's a really creative spirit too, and he's into music. He's into YouTube videos.
Oh, yeah, 19, right?
Yeah,
That's normal.
so, video games.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
But he's in a good place.
he's in a good place. He's working.
Going to
uh,
school.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh,
I mean, I
You're
did
smiling
17
when you're
years.
thinking of him.
Yeah,
He smiles
Yeah.
so big. That's
Yeah.
great. You did 17 years.
yeah, altogether. I did 8 years my first bid and 9 years my second bid.
This one that you got out just now.
Yeah.
What was the first one?
The first one was burglaries. Most of my life, it was mostly, I worked all my life. I've done everything from telemarketing, construction, retail sales, host, busboy, you name it, I've done it. But my addiction propelled my criminality. I have a non-profit organization I want to start up.
Oh, excellent. Doing what?
It's going to be called Go Clothe Me.
Go clothe me. Okay.
It's to help prisoners coming home from prison, to give them a care package of clothing.
Perfect. Yep.
Nobody's done it.
That's right.
And that's, think about it. The number one thing that people need when they come home is clothing.
That's right.
So you come home from prison and you don't have no clothing.
Yep.
The first thing you're gonna think about is, well, let me do something to make money in order to get the basic necessities that I need.
Yep.
But if you take that anxiety and that pressure away a little bit, 3 pair of pants, 3 shirts,
Yep.
3 underwears, 3 socks, 3
Right.
t-shirts, some cosmetics, a pair of shoes and slacks and a shirt so they can go on an interview.
Right.
Some of the pressure's gone.
Right. And it's interesting because they have that for women. So Dress for Success is something similar but only for women.
But here's the thing.
You need it for men.
It requires you to be, it's only given to you as an initiative in order for you to go on job interviews.
And it's only for women.
And it's
We're
only
talking
for
about
women.
men. Right. You need it
And
for
we're
men.
talking with men, and
Yes.
we're talking about you don't need to be a part of a job, a program.
Right.
we'll just send us your information 30 days before you go home, and we'll send you a care package because it's your need
Right.
as a human being to be able to get that kind of help.
Right. And first impressions
First impressions.
are everything.
Everything.
First impressions are everything.
And a lot of people don't understand that's one of the biggest pressures, it's the peer pressure. Coming home, you don't have no clothing. Who you to turn to? Half the people coming home don't have nobody. I was fortunate that I had friends and some family that stuck around, my cousins, my aunts, my friend Eli, my best friend TJ, these are my brothers, my family, and they stuck around and to help me.
All those
And
years. You were in for 9 years?
yeah,
Did they release you early?
no. Oh wait, yeah. CR, my conditional release. They released me early.
Are you on
Yeah.
probation or parole?
Parole. 5 years post release, but now it's like 2 years, 2.5 years.
How much more time do you have left on that?
I just came out last week, remember?
Oh
So
my goodness! Oh my goodness! And I
I
know
have the
that-
whole, I have the whole,
And you have to be like
right on it, yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Anything else you'd like to share with us?
Can I share a poem?
Of course, please do.
Yeah,
Yes,
please.
please.
Micro society, where it's survival of the fittest and I've won my bout. Culture shock, cause New York is flying by me, the New York minute, and I'm New York and I'm in it. But reality feels so surreal, but reality's real, so why do I feel like the third wheel? Like I had this relationship with freedom once, but I betrayed her trust. So I was thrust into the embrace of imprisonment, and freedom was left behind a closed door, and liberty was no more. And I looked behind me and seen tears in Liberty's eyes, and she was crying like, why'd you leave me behind? I was about to lie, but the truth was I didn't know why. So all I could do was close my eyes, cry, and say bye-bye. And at that moment, my relationship with Liberty died. Hold on, that's a lie. Let me rewind and take you back to a time where imprisonment was self-imposed. And I suppose that my truth will unfold as my story is told. And I'm about to be a cold, bold, critical, cynical, candid kind of bandit as my poetic testimony reaches its apex. In 9/7, Mama Duke died. In 9/8, 9/9, I ran rapid and I was blind with a veil over my eyes. And all I wanted to do was party all the time till I realized that having a good time consumed my life. And I no longer wanted to face the reality of my life. And I can't pinpoint the exact time of transition where pleasure turned into pain. And my hands became emotionally blood-stained. And I became an emotional sadomasochist with self-delusional denials, seeking self-gratification sensations that were self-centered, and it was self-evident that I was self-sabotatory after self-examination. Then I was demoralized and desensitized by DOC after the DEA gave me 8 flat for drugs and burglary. Are you kidding me? These people are killing me. This predicate pedophile steals Ruben and Rudy's innocence like the fall destroys the bloom of a rose. And I suppose that he rubs elbows with the elite, spends dividends, and they give him 5 flat? 5 fucking flat? So I did away with self-pity and became self-propelled to become a self-made man. And I understood that this took self-surrender, so I willed myself to self-love and became self-taught. I did the time and didn't let the time do me. I got my education and vocation. I studied psychology, theology, and sociology and found the true me. That transition was sweet. I reinvented, repaired, and reunited with liberty. Can't you see? Liberty surrounds us as you sitting here listening to me. Peace.